welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jordann Elyse, and all of my videos focus on everything lifestyle, beauty, fashion, motherhood, all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, please stick around for this video. Today we're going to be talking about my fragrance collection. I love fragrance. I love to smell good. I love anything that makes me feel like super sweet and sexy and feminine and girly. I love starting my day off like that. And so recently, I would say over the last year or so, like I turned 25, I'm 26 now, but when I turned 25, I started to get more into fragrance and really just kind of like elevating, you know, the way that I was feeling every day. And so this is one of the ways that I like to, you know, stay confident, stay feeling good about myself, and really just set the tone for the day. So I've got all of my fragrances here and I am ready to talk to you guys about my collection, the kind of fragrances that I like, how I came to understand what kind of fragrances that I like, and really just kind of break it down. I know that it can be a lot if you've watched other fragrance videos to kind of get an understanding of like what's what kind of scent is gonna smell good on me, how do I know, it's just so expensive, whatever. So I got that, and I got my iPad here ready so I can kind of read off the notes and everything and kind of give you guys a better understanding of what I picked and why I picked it. So before we do all of that, right now I am wearing one of the fragrances, which is the one I'm going to start off with, which is by Clean Reserve. It's called Skin. So I just have the little travel size guy here today. Hope you guys can see that. This is pretty good with zooming in. Now this is almost gone, you guys. I got this maybe 4 or 5 months ago and it's almost gone. I want to say this was my introduction into like the kind of fragrances that I personally really like. So as a girl growing up, I mean, we all kind of had like the Bath and Body Works scents or whatever, things like that. I never was really allowed to go into Victoria's Secret as a little girl or like a teenager, so I really didn't like shop those ones. I would say probably closer from like 18 to maybe like 20, 21. I was wearing maybe more like, you know, Victoria's Secret style scents or whatever. But I've always been a person who wanted to smell good, who wanted to feel good, all of those things. So this is Clean Reserve. It's called Skin. Now this one retails, picked this up from Sephora just to try it out. I want to say this trial was like, I'm gonna push it and say $35, $40 maybe. But like I said, I've had this maybe 5 or 6 months now. And I use it all the time. This is the thing that I drop in my bag if I'm going somewhere. I love these little ones because it allows you to be able to just try it out and see if you like it for a good amount of time before you make an investment into a larger bottle, especially if you don't know if you're gonna like it or if you're gonna end up wearing it often. I will also say, like, I like fragrance. I like different, you know, similar scents, but like different ones. So I have these. You don't have to do that. This is really cool because you get to try it out and just see if you like it or not. So this one retails for $98. Like I said, I did pick this up from Sephora. So they have the mini, which is what I have. Well, I can see here. The mini, yeah, it was 28 bucks. So I paid $28 for this. And then the standard size, which is 3.4 fluid ounces, which is a pretty decent size, is $98. And so this one is a Eau de Parfum spray. And I was going to give you guys kind of like it gives us the fragrance family here. So it's warm and spicy, which is true. It's a sweet, warm gourmand. The keynotes are fresh musk, copaiba oil, and salted praline. And just in the description it says, this is a signature scent you've been looking for. Creamy Madagascar vanilla offers a soft and subtle sweetness to the cozy, close to skin musk, creating the perfect everyday perfume. Wear this scent alone or layer with other Clean Reserve perfumes to add warmth with a sweetness, with a kiss of sweetness. I will agree with that. This is one of the ones that I can wear by itself, or I will layer, you know, with some other ones that I have. If I kind of want to, you know, see how it will perform with others. This one does do really well as far as just mixing well with other fragrances. Now, I will say I like to mix this with other gourmand fragrances, and gourmands are my jam. Warm, sweet, spicy maybe gourmands are my jam. I absolutely love them. It is the thing, it's what I want to smell like at all times. I think a lot of women like, you know, fresh, clean scents or rose scents. I think those are amazing. It's just not for me. So most of the fragrances that I'm going to talk about today that are in my collection are on that warm, sweet, spicy, gourmand, maybe even like a floral oriental kind of a scent that I love. So that is kind of my jam. You guys will see that like throughout this video. So yeah, this is Clean Reserve Skin by Clean Reserve. The next one that I want to talk to you guys about, the next one that I want to talk to you guys about is a favorite. And I have to tell the story about this. So, I went to Tom Ford to pick, well, no, a while back I went to Tom Ford when I was just, you know, seeing what I liked. Wanted to get a whiff of a couple different ones, see what I like, see if there was anything I wanted to try out and get testers too. One of the things that I like to do, especially just, I like to keep things in my everyday, right? So one of the things that I like to do is I'll go to the mall on a Tuesday or on a Monday or on just like a weekday where there's not a lot of people there, where you can really kind of get that one-on-one attention or really take time to talk with, you know, an SA in that department, in the fragrance department that knows their stuff. Not somebody who's just like, oh, okay, here, like somebody that knows their stuff. It's probably a little more seasoned in that area and really get an understanding of like, hey, like I just want to try this out. I want to test this out. If they don't have testers, a lot of times they have the things to do with like, hey, can you make me a tester for this? Can you make me a, you know, a sample for this? Like, is this something I can take home? And so that's something that I would do pretty often, just like going up there, kind of getting to know the people and just testing out different fragrances and seeing what I like. Okay. With that being said, I went on a specific day and I was at Tom Ford. And so I'm at the Tom Ford counter, and honestly, a lot of them, for me, I was like, I don't like this. I don't like the way this dries down. I'm not like, I wasn't overwhelmed with the fragrance, or it had a scent that was just like really strong for me, and sometimes I can have a sensitive nose. Now, down the line, it might be something that I like, you know, double back to, and I'm like, oh, I like this, or I might like this for, you know, the fall or winter season. But for me at the time, I was just kind of like, no, I'm not a fan. And so where I do like sweet, spicy gourmands, I do like certain ouds. I really enjoy the MFK Oud Satin Mood. I love that. That's like one of the ones on my wish list that's next. But I don't like super deep fragrances all the time. And you guys, some of these are gonna be like, what you like? So I'm kind of like right in the middle of like the oriental and then like the deep fragrances. So needless to say, I smelled a bunch of these and I was like, and I'd heard about Bitter Peach and I was like, okay, let's try it out. Let's just see. So I really enjoyed Bitter Peach. I think it was good. It just wasn't something for me that I was really going to get my money's worth out of, because it's not something that I would want to reach for all the time. So I did purchase Bitter Peach, and that was honestly purely a influenced thing of like, I like this scent, you know, it's okay, maybe it'll grow on me. And so I brought it home and I was wearing it and I was like, oh, you know, it's all right, it's cool, it's cool. I wasn't in love, I didn't hate it, but it just wasn't something that I found myself reaching for all the time. So, sorry guys, I'm getting a phone call. So, with that being said, I ended up trying to return it, and lo and behold, I couldn't. They were like, well, you can exchange it for something else. I was like, well, I don't really like anything else. And so the guy at the time, yes, who was there, was like, hey, you know, try this one out, see what you like. And so I ended up trying Lost Cherry. This is, can you guys see? This is Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. And I bought this 1.7 fluid ounces. It's their eau de parfum. And I love this. I love this. One of my favorites. Definitely is something that I will always have in my collection. Definitely is something that I will always be reaching for. I like I'm a classic kind of girl. Like, I love classic scents. I love things that people go, ooh, like, and not something that's like, oh, like it's overpowering, but it's definitely something that's just like, oh, wait, like, what? Hold it, hold on, what's that? What you got going on there, you know? Let me pull it up here for you guys to show you, to talk about more of the notes. So here it is, I already had it pulled up. So Lost Cherry retails for about $360. I think I might have paid more than that, but yeah, it was about $350. And this, it ain't cheap. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's cheap. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't sticker shocked when I was like, oh, okay. But homegirl is everything. Now, Bitter Peach is around the same price point, so you guys understand what I'm saying when I'm like, if you're gonna buy something, if you're getting into fragrance or whatever, they didn't have this in a trial size. I sprayed this on and I knew immediately that I loved it. I believe that when you're buying something, whatever you're purchasing, it should be a quality piece. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it should be a quality thing that you love. And this for me is one of those things that I'm like, I will wear this until the end of time. I will always rebuy this. I will always rebuy this because it is so amazing. It smells so good on my skin. It blends well with others. This and the Clean Reserve skin perfume is just glorious together. This one right here, there's a couple, honestly, I love all of these, but this right here, I think anyone could wear it. I wasn't really like, oh, I like cherry scent, I like whatever. No, this just, it blew me out of the water, and it was worth the purchase. It was worth the $350 because I wear this all the time and I don't need a lot, and it lasts so long. I will say I'm wearing the Clean Skin Reserve right now. I'd say it lasts 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. It's not super long. This one, all day, all day. I love that. A solid 6 hours on that one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read the thing for you guys so you can have a better the description, so you guys can have a better understanding of the notes and what it is. So even in the description, it says luscious, tempting, and insatiable. It's warm and spicy. It's a warm, sweet gourmand. The key notes are black cherry, tonka bean, and almond. And then I'm just going to give you a bit of the description here. Lost Cherry's candy-like cream of exotic black cherry and liqueur, touched with teasing almond, gives away to a Turkish rose and jasmine sambac blend that penetrate the senses. The full-bodied perfume attains fantasy-like levels of insatiability. I'm not even going to deny that. I am not even going to deny that. And I feel like as we're moving into the next one, I'm going to say the Turkish Rose the Turkish Rose is something that I heard about on the next perfume that I think I didn't know that I loved it until I did, because I don't like rose. I am not the rose girl. I don't think that it smells good. I'm not that girl. And a part of it too is just like, I don't really like super fresh scents, and I think rose kind of goes with the fresh sometimes. So needless to say, I'm not big on that. However, the Turkish Rose and Jasmine combo, honey, if you find me a fragrance that says warm, sweet, spicy, warm, sweet gourmand with Turkish Rose and Jasmine, and I already know you don't have to force me. It's a blind purchase. I can tell you right now, it's something I'm gonna love. I'm gonna love it. I already know. And prior to this next one I want to talk about, I had no idea. So the next one this was the fragrance that I wanted to purchase first. And with my own money, I had, I would say my first luxury niche parfum. Because I had purchased, like I said, some others or whatever before, but as far as like the first like big girl over $100 perfume that I purchased, it was this one. And this is my sweet homegirl. We love her so much. She is near and dear to my heart. My favorite. All of these are my favorite. I honestly can't lie to you. Most of these are my favorite. I could probably rank them, but like most of these are my favorite. Baby girl, Delina. This is, oh, it's a little overexposed here, but this is the Delina. Let's see if I can get, there we go, there we go. This is the Delina. Look at this bottle, you guys. Look at this bottle. How freaking cute is this? Oh, I'm obsessed. Delina by Parfums de Marly, which is a niche fragrance house out of Paris. And oh, when I started doing I am a research queen. So when I want to know something, I am like down the rabbit hole. I think most of us are like that. But when I started doing my research on it, everyone was like, because everyone was just like, oh my God, I love this so much. It smells so good, da, da, da. And I'm reading like, it's rose, it's this, it's that. And I almost did a blind buy of like, I'm gonna just, you know, purchase it online and just see what happens. Well, I'm glad that I didn't, because there's two different ones. There is the Delina, and then there is the Delina Exclusive. Now, I like them both. I would probably want to have both in my collection at some point in time. However, Delina, if I had to pick one, I would say Delina is like homegirl. She's the sweet cousin, you know what I mean? Exclusive is the auntie. Like, Exclusive is definitely the auntie. I would say Delina is like, she's cool, she's a cool cousin, you know, girly, feminine, but like Exclusive is like the auntie who's like kind of like a boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she's auntie vibes a little bit. Now, I love them both, don't get me wrong. But I love Delina because she brings something different, and I think that Exclusive, I can, not that I can find that, but there's a lot of fragrances that have that kind of vibe to them. I have never in my life smelled something like Delina. She cannot be duplicated. Her staying power is just, y'all, okay. I'm gonna just read y'all the description. All right. This sensual bouquet, structured with Turkish rose, lily of the valley, and peony, grows in strength and complexity through a fruity trio of lychee, rhubarb, and bergamot spiced with nutmeg. The base notes of cashmere wood and musk give depth to Delina and make it a subtle yet mysterious fragrance. The top notes are rhubarb and lychee. The heart notes are Turkish rose and vanilla. And the base notes are cashmere wood and musk. When you spray this, you get that like lychee, rhubarb, but I would say the lychee and the rose kind of come out the most when you first initially spray it. But when that baby dries down, honey, she's sweet, but she's beautiful. Like, she just blossoms differently when it dries down, which is why I feel like before you purchase a perfume from a niche house, or you want to, you know, venture out into more luxury, you know, perfumes and fragrance, go try it. Try it out. If you don't have a place, you don't have a Saks, or, you know, somewhere that sells fragrance near you. I think I've purchased most of these from Saks, so that's why I'm saying that. You know, if you don't have that near you, order the trials online. A lot of times, I know, like Bond, I think Bond has one too. Bond number 9 has one where you can buy like all of them, and it's like $50. A lot of them have that where you can just like try them out and see what you like. It's worth it because you want to know how it's going to dry down. That's the scent that you're going to get the most of. And that initial spray is like, yeah, and you will get some of those, and everyone's chemistry, body chemistry is different. So it's going to smell different on everybody, and it may or may not, you know, vibe with your vibe. And so you want to know if it's something that you can wear all day, if it's overpowering, if it's not, if it's, you know, whatever. And so this is one that I think every girl should have. She's beautiful. She is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna pull up the Exclusive here so you guys I can kind of tell you a little bit more about that one as well, because like I said, they are very, very similar but different. Like, Exclusive is, she's the auntie, like she's it, but she's the auntie. So the top notes in the Exclusive are pear and lychee, so it's still that lychee there, but instead of the rhubarb, it's pear. And then the heart notes are rosa, I think I'm pronouncing this right, we're gonna try here, Damascena, and and incense, and then the base notes are vanilla and musk. And so you kind of swap out the heart notes. Where in Delina, it is the Turkish rose and vanilla in the middle, or as the heart notes, you now have this Rosa Damascena and incense in the middle, and then vanilla and musk in the base. And so it's a floral oriental, fruity kind of a fragrance. It is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I struggled to be like, okay, which one do I want? But yeah, she's the auntie. She's definitely the auntie in a good way, like in a very good way. And even like right now, like I'm saying, this one, Delina, is $350, if I'm not mistaken. $320. Delina's $320. Exclusive is $340. And they have a travel set on here, which is still like such a good deal for $179. And these are like solid sizes here, you guys. So it comes with 3, and I can't pull this up big enough, but I want to say I can't pull it up big enough. I don't know. But it's a lot. It's like 3 small travel size bottles that you get for $179. So like I said, there are ways if you want to get into, you know, trying stuff out, just try it out. You don't have to buy the big bottle first. You may not like it. You may wear it and be like, yeah. And I don't want to miss out on $100, but I'd rather miss out on $100 than $300. So there's that. Yeah, so I love this. I also went and purchased the hand cream. So this is the Delina hand cream, which you guys can see I have used. This by itself, y'all, this is $40. I bought this for $40. You don't even have to buy you don't have to buy the perfume. This has such good like staying power. It stays all day. I have worn just this and have just, you know, the fragrance I'm like, ooh, I smell good with just this. This is something I keep in my bag in case, you know, I'm a mom, so I'm always on the run. I'm always taking Duke or dropping Duke off to camp or here or there, going to the park, or, you know, getting up early and going to get donuts or whatever we're doing. I find myself on the run quite often. And if I forget to put on a perfume, for me, it's one of those centering things of like, ooh, I didn't, you know, whatever, or whatever, you know, I don't have on my perfume today, or I didn't get to pick a fragrance and whatever. And so this is one of those things that I keep in my bag. And I will say this, like I have the Chanel, you know, hand cream that everyone has if you are a influencer, blogger, whatever, human being, female. Everyone has this. I purchased this. I love the shape. I love the container. I don't love the hand cream. It is not that amazing. I keep it because it looks great, but I don't love it. And so I have swapped this out for this one, and I love her. She's amazing. I like the other one. If I'm wearing another fragrance, I'll take the other one if I'm, you know, being that specific. But most times she's in my bag because if I don't have a fragrance, I can just put on a little bit of this hand cream and kind of, you know, rub it on my hands, hit the inside of my arm a little bit, and kind of hit my neck and be like, okay, bet, we're good. So that's that. I love Delina. She's the homegirl. I will certainly always keep a Delina with me in my collection because I do love her, and she was like the first one that I purchased because I loved her so much. Okay, moving right along here. The next one that I want to talk about is this was a gift to me from my dad. And this was the first luxury fragrance that I ever had. I didn't purchase it, but my dad got it for me as a gift. And this was the first one that I had. This was Michelle Obama's signature fragrance. I'm assuming both terms, but I know that she wore this one all the time. And it is Love in White by Creed. Y'all are not gonna be able to see this. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see here if you guys can. There we go. This is Love in White by Creed. The bottle is beautiful. I love Creed packaging. I think they do a really good job with that. It has a silver piece on the top that I think is really cute. And this one, this will be my freshest fragrance that I own. I haven't worn this in so long. So long. My mom likes the Aventus for her. I like that one too. I feel like this one and the Clean Skin would probably be good together. I forgot that I like this one. This one has a more powdery scent. There's a fresh scent from MFK that this reminds me of. I have to find it. It's aqua something. Yeah, but this is very fresh, very clean. It's more powdery, I would say. I'm gonna read the notes for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about here. This is an ode to the House of Creed's sophisticated craftsmanship and passion for the world's finest ingredients. Love and White combines hand-selected essences from 5 continents, a fragrant statement of global unity and peace. The fresh floral blend was honored on its launch day by tribute to New York City Empire State Building and illuminated by white pure lights. Okay, so the notes on the top are orange zest from Italy. The middle notes are Tonkin rice, Florentine iris, daffodils from France, magnolia, and Bulgarian rose. And then the base notes are vanilla, ambergris, and let's see if I'm pronouncing this right, Mysore sandalwood. So now, honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked this fragrance, to be honest, for myself, but it is one that I do still like. Intimate and angelic, it says. It's a fresh floral. I still like her. It's not an everyday fragrance, but like, I still got love for you, boo. I just haven't worn it in a long time. This was a birthday gift, I want to say 2 years ago. I asked for it. I was like, I really want this green perfume. You gonna get it for me? Spoiled. But yeah, this one retails for $380. And that's a 75 ml. They do have a 30 ml, which is smaller, for $230, which is, I mean, a good, a solid size. But yeah, I think I have the, yeah, I have the 75, what it looks like. Yeah, I have the 75. And like I said, I've had this for years. And I used to wear this all the time. Year round, this was what I wore. So just put that into perspective. I think for me, having fragrance, like, you're not just gonna run out of it in a couple days. And when you're wearing a luxury or niche fragrance, you don't need to spray a lot. You don't have to overspray a lot of times. You shouldn't have to overspray if it's $300. If you find yourself having to overspray, that's not something you need to be rebuying. It's not something that you should probably keep. You should probably be like, huh, I wore this today and it just, no. Like, exchange it for something else that doesn't have that. And also read your receipts, because I didn't know that you couldn't exchange, so there's that. But yeah, I do love Creed Love and White. It was, you know, the first luxury fragrance that I did have. And now, you know, I don't wear her as much. I'm not going to be like, oh, I wear her all the time. I don't. I think I will start pulling her out more though, and maybe mixing her with some of the others. So there's that. Okay. The next fragrance is one that everyone loves, everyone talks about, and can't be duplicated. I'm sorry. Probably I'd say my most worn fragrance. And this is the Maison Francis Kurt de Jean Baccarat Rouge 540. And we love her. We love. Look at the packaging, first of all. How cute. And this, like that little stamp, I love that. Y'all see how much of this I didn't use? I bought this when, I don't know. I can't remember. We got a what would you call it? A counter, I guess. A MFK counter at our Saks in Cleveland. And I tried it out and I smelled it and I was like, oh, what is this? I am in love with this. Sometimes people hype stuff up and you're like, it's not giving what y'all said it was supposed to give. This gives what everyone said it was giving. It gives it, and I can't, like, sorry, like, it's that bomb. It is that bomb. I am obsessed. I have the body oil too, and I mean, they know what they're doing. If I would probably say Bond No. 9 and MFK are probably my two. Yeah. Fragrance houses that I would buy multiples from, Yeah, for sure. There are 3 or 4 more that I want to purchase from MFK, which one is the Oud Satin Mood, which smells like, ooh, smells so good. The other one is Gentle Fluidity Gold, smells amazing. Very similar to the Baccarat Rouge 540, but different. I don't think it's that similar. I think that they are in the same family, but they're not siblings. They're probably cousins. And what's the other one? I'm gonna find it, but let me read this first. So Baccarat Rouge, their notes, 540, the notes in this are saffron. The top notes are saffron and jasmine. Middle notes are amber wood and amber grits, and then the base notes are fir, resin, and cedar. Y'all, this one, I'm gonna just, because I love it so much. Let me see. I just wanna, it's amazing. Like, honestly, anyone can wear this. If you feel like, yes, this is one that I will always have. The next one that I want to get is, so they have 2. They have the Parfum, and then let me find the other one, because my brain is like mush right now. Let me see. Okay, there it is. So this is the Extrait, and basically the Extrait has more oil in it, so it's going to hold longer, basically. And so, I mean, they're both very similar. I didn't find a need to buy the Extrait outright first. I wanted to just try the perfume and see if I liked it, if it was going to, like, it was going to hold by itself, and it should hold by itself. I shouldn't have to buy it. If you wear this a lot, you will not be able to smell it on yourself. I don't know the exact term for what that's called. Y'all are free to look it up. I cannot remember. But I have noticed, and other people have had this issue too. I was like, if I don't wear this for a while and I put it on, I'm like, oh yes, I love. If I wear this every day, I can't smell it on myself anymore, but other people can smell it on me. So I feel like what has happened for me is that I have oversprayed this, thinking that I can't smell it. What is happening? Why don't I have? Because it's still in my nose and I can't smell it, but other people can smell it on me. And this is one of the fragrances that I get compliments on all the time. People are like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. And I'm like, yeah, it's MFK. So I love this one. It is one of the things that is talked about often. It's one of those things that's like, oh, Baccarat Rouge 540, Baccarat Rouge 540, Baccarat Rouge 540. It's worth the hype. It's worth the hype, and even when it's not hyped up, I will wear this. And for me, that's the key. Of like, even when it's not popular, even when everyone doesn't have it, like this is one of the ones that will always be in my collection because it smells incredible all the time. Doesn't switch up. You know it smells good. And you feel good wearing this one. Like you feel like, oh, but she's not my #1 boss. So there's that. Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna save the best for last. Now, the next fragrance is one that I love. It is a fragrance from Byredo called Sundazed. This is Sundazed by Byredo. I feel like I saw, who had this? I don't get this wrong. I feel like I initially saw it with Jackie Aina was wearing this, or she had it in her collection, and I was like, no, yes, maybe, I think so. This is one that I love. My boyfriend bought this for me for my birthday this year. It smells very good. It is different. This and the Clean Reserve Skin smell very similar to me. They're both great mixing fragrances. If you want to layer your fragrances, this is one you can layer. I'm gonna go ahead and spray her because I'm already wearing something similar. Yeah. So this one smells really good. I really enjoy this one. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the notes here. Well, this is just the description, but anyway, homegirl is $190. So she's still like, she's not cheap. She's not on the $350, $380 scale, but she certainly was not cheap. She's $190. And so I'm gonna just read the description for you guys. Sundays, to be seduced by the sun in a state of summer bliss, to bask in the freedom of solar worship, a place where time stands still, a mythical undoing of body and mind in a midday summer dream, the state of a total immersion of addictive and a addictive experience for sun chasers everywhere. In a psychosomatic journey of free love, Sundays catapults through sunny top notes of mandarin and Californian lemon to a bold heart of neroli and Arabian jasmine. Like cotton candy, a cascade of white musk injects the citrus scent with a endorphin rush of sugar on the skin. Nostalgia and escapism entwine to channel the warmth of an endless summer. So top notes are lemon and mandarin, 100%. Very citrusy. Heart notes, neroli and jasmine, sambac, and base notes are musk and cotton candy. I don't ever quite get the cotton candy. I get the jasmine and the neroli the most. In the initial spray, I get lemon and mandarin. I get citrus all day. And then once homegirl is on the skin and she's drying down, I definitely get that jasmine, sambac, and neroli the most for me. Like I said, different notes are going to protrude differently on everyone. Everyone's body chemistry and is different. So the parts that, the notes that protrude on me may not protrude on you. So this is why you have to try it and put it on your skin to see, okay, because smelling it in the bottle, if I just smelled this right now, where is she? Where'd you go, boo-boo? There you are. I smell lemon and musk. Lemon, mandarin, and musk. Okay, but when it's on me, I get the jasmine and I get the neroli. So just something to be aware of. I'm not a big fan of blind buys for that reason, because you don't know. Now, if you're just out here like, oh, I'll try whatever, I'll wear whatever, then fine. I'm not really that kind of person. Like I said, I generally yield towards warm, sweet scents, something that has vanilla or jasmine in it. Tonka bean even, I love. So amber apparently is also one of the ones that I love. So just be mindful of that. And I would definitely say try them out. I know that they have some on here too. Yeah, they have a hand cream on here for $40. Honestly, y'all, that's the secret. They don't want to tell you, but I will. Buy the hand cream. If they have a hand cream, if they have an oil, if they have a lotion, buy that first. See if you like the scent, and then splurge if you want to splurge. Don't be out here spending $400 or $500. Well, there's a couple that are $500. Like, don't be out here spending $400 or $200. I don't care, even $10, and you don't even know if you like it or not. You don't know. You don't know. And there's no rush. There's no rush. So try it out, see if you like it. Try it on your skin specifically. Don't ever just smell something in the bottle. Put it on your skin, see how it dries down on you. It's also going to dry down differently on a business card or a piece of paper when you're at the thing. You're always like, oh, okay, I like this, I like this, I like this. And you put it on your skin and you're like, ooh, maybe not, I don't know. So wear it, see how that goes for you, do that thing. Okay, I'm so excited about this one. If you guys stay through for this part of the video, I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. We're about to jump into our last fragrance, my favorite fragrance, the one that I could not live without. I have to tell this story because I have to. So, okay. I was watching, like I said, I am a research rabbit hole girl. So I'm on these fragrance videos. I'm watching all these fragrance videos. I'm trying to figure out which ones I like. What do I not like? What kind of scents do I like? What kind of, am I a oriental floral girl? Am I a sweet gourmand girl? Am I a fresh fruity girl? Like what do I like? I don't know. And I come across, let me find it. Let me find it so I don't even get it. I don't get it mixed up. I come across Bond number 9. Okay, and I'm gonna find the fragrance because I want to talk about it. So let me just pull it up here. And it is called something Nights. Let me see. New York Nights. Okay, so this is the one I came across. I came across New York Nights, which has jasmine, gardenia, carnation, patchouli, sandalwood, marine accord, coffee, and caramel, which I still love. Don't get me wrong. Love New York Nights. I think it smells absolutely incredible. I came across it. Everyone's like, you need this fragrance. It smells so good. If you don't have it, you're missing out. You can wear it all times of year, whenever you want, yada, 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 yada. Fine. I go to Saks, where I always go to get my fragrances, and I'm up there and I'm at the counter and I'm smelling. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And they hand me something else. Tribeca by Bond number 9. First of all, can we get into how big this bottle is? She's 3.3 fluid ounces and 100 ml. And I love her. If I could only pick one fragrance to take with me forever, it would be her. It would be her. This is the most incredible scent. Oh my God. So, this is why I said I gotta try stuff out. I go to the counter for New York Nights. I get up there and I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And what caught my eye was the bottle, because it's like a croc kind of a skin. I don't know if y'all can see that close in the detail. Probably not. But this is like an embossed like croc print, and then the gold. I was like, oh, she's me. I love her. What is that, right? So, let me set this down. So, I'm like, what's this one? So I'm smelling that, and they tried to get me with Greenwich Village, which I think is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Bond number 9 does fragrance so freaking well. If I had to choose 2 houses, I would probably say MFK and Bond number 9. They do fragrance well, okay? And I am like, okay, okay, let me try. And all the women up there are like, oh, you have to get Greenwich Village. You have to get it, you have to get it, you have to get it. And I'm like, I don't love it though. Like, I just don't love it. I like it. It smells okay. It's not bad. I'd probably have her in the collection, but it's not something I'm like, ugh. And I have to have that feeling if I'm buying something that is, you know, whatever I'm buying, honestly. But this specifically was like $300 something. So I was like, I better love it. Now, Greenwich Village is, it's one of their signatures now, but it has cassis, lychee, mandarin, peony, water lily, patchouli, jasmine petals, ambrox, peach musk, vanilla, oak moss, and praline. Now, for me, it gave me Delina vibes, okay? Doesn't smell like Delina at all, but it gave me Delina vibes. It smells similar to Delina. And so I was kind of like, I like this, but I don't feel like this is gonna last forever. Now, Delina will last, and so I know that. And I'm like, I just don't feel like this fragrance is really gonna last on me. Like, I don't love it. And I mean, they were hyping her up so much. I went there twice before I made this purchase. They were hyping her up so much, like so much. Like, you have to get this, take home the tester, try it out. So I brought home Greenwich Village, and I brought home the Tribeca testers, and I could not keep my hands off of the Tribeca one. I ran through it, and I think maybe it was the next week or the next 2 weeks, I get a email from Saks, and they were having, like, at the time they were having a sale. And so I ended up going and purchasing 2 fragrances. I don't remember which ones they were, but I got Tribeca. I want to say it was Tribeca, and at the time it was Bitter Peach, but I ended up exchanging that for Lost Cherry. If y'all don't take away anything, Tribeca is that girl. Now, I'm gonna pull it up because I think because I loved Baccarat 540 so much that I like Tribeca. They're similar, not the same, similar vibes. So Tribeca, the notes are cacao absolute, green hazelnut, jasmine sambac, Absolute, oh, Jasmine Sambac Absolute, Cedarwood, Ambroxan, Moss, and Caramel. Now, in the Baccarat, that, excuse me, that Ambroxan is very much so, you know, one of the main key notes that comes out on me. And you guys can see there are consistencies between that jasmine, the Ambroxan, the vanilla. Like, these scents smell good on me. It's what, like, they work well with my body chemistry. It is what it is. I love them. Tribeca, honey. You want to smell like a badass? Okay? You want to feel like a boss? Okay? I will wear this with, like, sweats because I want to feel good. I want to feel good in whatever I have on. I'll wear this out. I'll wear this, obviously. But, like, I will put this on. I would wear this every day, all the time. If you had to ask me what a signature scent would be for me, it would 100% be Bond No. 9 Tribeca. I will forever have her in my collection. She is the ace boon coon. She is the #1. We love her so much. And I thought that it was going to be Delina. And then I thought it was going to be Baccarat Rouge 540, and then I got her and I said, oh baby. Oh baby, this is it. This is the one. I don't care what nobody else is telling you. Greenwich Village smells good. Don't get me wrong, it smells good. It smells girly. It smells like Delina, and I love Delina. Delina is amazing. She's a great everyday fragrance. She's not too much, but if I was channeling the woman that I am, the woman that I desire to be, like, if I'm channeling this boss girl who gets things done, she's on her game, she's running her business, she's running her family, like, she's doing the thing, it is Tribeca. Tribeca is that girl. Oh my God, I love her so much. And I feel like people don't hype her up enough for me. So I'm gonna give her the hype that she deserves, because they just don't. And I feel like everyone's trying all these other, and I'm like, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Did y'all, like, how did y'all miss this one? How did y'all miss this? Amazing. If you do nothing else, please, please, please try it. Just try it. Just try it. They have a gift set. I think it's 50, not a gift set. They have the trials of, like, all of their fragrances. I think it's like 50 bucks. Try it out. Go to your local Saks, go wherever you buy a fragrance, whether it's I don't know what other department stores have it, but I'm assuming Neiman's probably has it. I'm assuming Nordstrom, I don't know, but Saks had Bond No. 9 for me, and it's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. And when you get it, please be sure to tag me and let me know, because I know this one right here, honey, she lasts 4 days. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that she lasts for 4 hours or 6 hours, because she doesn't. She lasts 4 days. Okay, I have put this on and woken up the next morning and been like, well, damn. Okay, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I have literally put this on and woken up and been like, I still smell this, and I had this on for 8, 10, 12 hours. And I'm not a one sprayer, but I give a generous boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give a generous amount. And she's lasted. It says, if you guys stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. I do upload videos 3 times a week. There's a vlog on Sunday and then 2 videos on Tuesday and Thursday. So stick around. Please subscribe. If you enjoyed this, share this video on your Instagram, share it with your friends. Tell them to come on over and join the sisterhood. We just like to hang out, have a good time, and talk about real stuff. You know what I mean? So love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.